So what's up, you guys? I'm Natasha. If this is your first time watching, I am a mom of 4 and a certified life transformation, nutrition, weight loss, and hormone coach. I got my good friend here who's also a boss mom. She's a business owner, a local business owner. She's a mama. She's amazing. She's also a former actress. Yes, total boss lady, and one of my very good friends. Okay, so 5 tips if you are in a total rut, but you're wanting to lose weight or you want to get on this fitness journey, okay? So my first tip is this. While you're on this weight loss journey, fitness journey, you need to get a cute outfit. You need to switch up your wardrobe, okay? And this is not about being like superficial or you need to spend a bunch of money on your wardrobe. It has nothing to do with that. Or maybe you still want to lose 50 pounds and you're waiting. It has nothing to do with that. This will change your psychology. Okay?
That's such a bad way to start it too.
Yeah.
Like being like, I don't want to buy anything because I'm not where I'm at yet.
Exactly.
Like celebrate where you're at now, enjoy it because eventually you'll get there. But like try to like feel good now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like honor where you're at now. And I bet that even though you're,
Jessica is ready to get started.
Yes, Jess. Okay. So I know as women, we can be super critical of ourselves. We're not going to do that. Okay. We all have different things that we're working on. Maybe you don't like your belly. Maybe you still have a mommy belly. Maybe you don't your legs. Whatever.
I still have the mommy tummy.
We all do.
Yeah.
But no matter what, find something that makes you feel good for where you're at now, because it's going to give you the energy and the confidence to show up and start working out. It is completely different. Test me on this. Say, Natasha, okay, fine, you're crazy, but I'm going to try this anyway. But try working out in your pajamas or your sweat or your baggy Costco clothes or your husband's clothes or your kids' clothes or whatever, versus going and getting yourself a cute little outfit. If you have a belly like most moms do, go get high-waisted pants that give you a nice, pull you in a bit. Wear that waist trainer, right? If you like your legs but you don't like your upper body, go get a cute t-shirt and some cute little shorts. But I don't care what it is, but get something that makes you feel good about yourself. And I don't care if you're just working out at home and it's just you and the TV or the computer. Get something, because mentally, psychologically, it's going to change how you show up.
It's like going out for dinner for a date and not dressing up. It's like you feel good, you feel sexy when you get dressed up to go out for a nice dinner.
Exactly.
Versus going out in like what you wear to work all day or like rolling out of bed and then going to, it's the whole like mentality of it. Like you're preparing to do something for yourself.
You guys, it's all about alignment,
yeah.
Right? So if you've been following me, I talk about this all the time. You got to practice being this new
workout brands.
Oh yes, okay, I'll drop that. That's a great question. Okay, so there's been studies that show that even students, when you go and you write an exam in sweatpants versus the students that would dress up, the students that would dress up performed better.
Right.
Okay, so psychologically, you're aligning with the best version of you. Even if you're 100 pounds overweight and you don't like how you look, that's fine. You gotta practice looking like this new version of you. And what's gonna happen, test me on this is what happened to me. I did not look like this before. Once you start dressing different and you'll have more energy to start working out, then you can still have goal outfits. Okay.
Yeah.
But this is also why people stay depressed.
Because they aren't reaching that, and then they're like, I just want to get there, and then they're focused so much on getting there versus like enjoying the journey.
And they're beating themselves up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And this is why we've all had slump days where I lost my husband, right? Like I know what that feels like, where you don't want to get out of bed, okay? This is why I'm like the queen of hacks to get your ass out of bed, okay? And like not stay in depression. Like,
so wear my heels to work out, she says, just kidding.
Girl, if you need to wear your heels to work out, you do you, girl.
I think it'd be a great calf workout.
Like seriously, like do not worry what people think. If you want to wear makeup to work out, do that. Make sure it's Miadora brand, but
Shein. That's I bought some stuff.
There you go. Okay, so some cute outfits for moms specifically, or like if you're just wanting to, tighten up that waistline. Bombshell, amazing. Bombshell's expensive though, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Higher end Bombshell, maybe make that a goal outfit for you. But Bombshell's really good. Firm abs. Way more affordable. They have really cute outfits. The quality is not as good as Bombshell, but still really, really good. They really flatter the mom body. So it's high waistline. They're really good with like the tush. Men too, right? It doesn't matter if guy, girl, whatever. You will show up different. Like my trainer, Dennis, he always is on point with his outfits. Like he doesn't play around with that either, right?
It's a lifestyle too.
It is. Yeah. You just feel better about yourself. Yeah. Okay? All right. What's your favorite workout brands, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. Like, I use like the hybrid, like life/workout. So like Lulu or like
Lululemon is good.
I think what are these ones? These ones are pink. So it's like Victoria's Secret pink. Like just like you can grab stuff that's super cheap and easy too. Like this little sports bra I got. I think I ordered it on Amazon.
Yeah.
And it was like literally like $10. So you can find little pieces and like put them together. But I think this and this are both from Pink.
So point number 2 is you want to switch up your environment. Okay, so this is the whole getting out of a rut and staying focused. So a lot of times, once again, when I worked out at home, it was great if I had to do that. But after my husband died, I forced myself to go to the gym.
Yeah, gets you out of that zone, and you're around people you're around people trying to better themselves as well.
Exactly. Did you hear what she said? Being around different people, being around different environment. Because even when you're feeling bad, if you're around energy of people that are trying to also work out and feel better about themselves, it changes your energy. Okay.
It's motivating too.
It's so motivating, and it's a great place to meet people. If you were like me, I had no confidence when I first started working out. I started off in the women's section. I was hiding. Didn't know what the heck I was doing, and then I joined a bar class. So I was doing it was like Pilates type thing. And then I eventually got a trainer that knew what he was doing, and so helped me. So you can work your way up.
Classes are nice too, because you can kind of go in there if you don't have a direction, because I know it can seem intimidating, like walking into a gym and being like, okay, all these machines everywhere, and you see people crushing it, like what weights do I start with? What machine do I start with? What routine do I start? How many reps do I do? Sometimes like a class or like one of those circuit training is a nice way to kind of start.
Totally, exactly. Jennifer, thank you so much for those roses, girl. I appreciate you. You're so right. Being around energetic people, it does make you very positive. Yes. Agree. You guys, these are game changers. Game changers, right? And
but classes are a nice way to start.
Classes are nice. You can do even going outside. So I like to practice what I preach. So today, Shauna, my girl, we're like, okay, we're gonna do this live stream. Wear your workout gear, and her and I, because it's beautiful outside, we're going out and running stairs after this. Okay, she's
forcing me.
I'm forcing her.
She's making me do it.
I'm making her do it because it's fun. It's even for myself. I need to get some sunshine. I've been inside all day. We're switching it up. Okay, so super, super important. And you girls know, if you've been following me, if you're over 30, like all people should be doing this, but especially if you're over 30, I really recommend you do some sort of weight training. Okay, because it's going to, after 30, we tend to lose muscle mass and bone density, and you actually need physical resistance to keep your muscle strong and your bone strong. Okay.
Even jumping on the trampoline with your kids helps maintain bone density. Like it's trampoline.
Something that's resistant. Ladies, I know there's so many ladies that like to go for walks, and walking is good. Like I do walks also just for relaxing, but I don't count that as my exercise, because we need some sort of body movements. We need resistance training to keep our bones and our muscles strong. Otherwise, things start to sag, things start to atrophy, they start to shrink. So we need that, and we want to prevent the osteoporosis too, right? So it's really important. When you're doing your yoga or whatever you decide to do, you got to do some sort of weight training too, okay? So point number 3 for making your weight loss journey fun, and it also has to do with protein, is you need to keep your energy up, okay? And if your energy is not up, I see this all of the time, you're going to be too tired and you don't feel like doing it.
It's like a burnout. It's like knowing what time of the day is your high time too. Like I feel like some people like to work out in the morning before they've eaten, because it's like they're up and they're ready to go, and then some people like to wait until after work. So it's like know thyself.
Exactly. And there's no right or wrong way to do this, but it's so important to keep your energy up. Okay. And I know if you're following me, you have ambitions, and there's a bunch of things you're probably doing. You're probably running a household. Maybe you're going to school, working, whatever.
Everybody has stuff.
Right? You have lots of stuff going on, so you got to keep your energy up. So some ways to keep your energy up is, 1, what you're eating. Okay. So the foods that you're eating, is it giving you energy or is it weighing you down? Women, guys too, we need to eat enough protein. Okay, super, super important for that. How many minutes do you recommend for weight training at home? You know what, Nicole, that's a really good question. It's not so much the amount of time, but it's what you do with that time. Because I do see some people coming in and they kind of like are just spinning their wheels. It's like anything in life, right? So however long it takes you to get a really good workout that you can actually stick to. So ideally, I mean, if you can get 45 minutes, an hour of solid weight training in, that's great, right? It also just depends on your goals. So, because the reason I'm saying that, there's literally people that I've seen work out for an hour and a half. They're not doing a whole lot.
They're walking around, or they're doing like a couple reps. And you know, like, but sometimes too, like, you can even get like a good, like, even starting, like if you're new to working out, especially like weights, like you could use your own body too. Like your own body weight is a really good.
It's a good starting point.
It's a good start point too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, here's the key. You want to be increasing, right? If you're not increasing your weight or what you're able to do, so it's not so much the time, but what you're, say you work out an hour 4 times a week. That's what I do, an hour 4 times a week. In that hour, what you're able to do should be increasing. Okay, either the weight.
You're gonna lift the car soon.
Yeah, totally. You know
that.
Because if you're not increasing your weights every few weeks, then you're gonna plateau.
Yeah.
Your body just gets used to it. But if you're constantly challenging yourself, so maybe for example, you could only do 10 push-ups, right? But within a month, you're able to do like 30 push-ups or squats or lunges or whatever. That's gonna actually prevent you from plateauing. And so that's actually more important than what you're,
so
like how long you're working out for.
Yeah. PB, you're always increasing your
PB. You're always.
Food.
So what you're eating, if you need help with your food, I have a free food guide in my bio there. You can download it. You guys know I'm all about the hormones and metabolism. So I got a free list for you there. Try to eat those foods.
Even if all you do is like a smoothie too, because sometimes like I know it's busy in the morning, like I'm super busy, like my days are back to back. I really don't have time for lunch breaks and stuff like that. So like what I'll do is I'll like wake up and I'll like throw, like they're not the greatest tasting, but I'll like throw everything that I need to get out of my nutrition for the day in that smoothie. So I'm putting like sea moss, I'm putting like,
oh wow, hey, look at you, girl.
I'm putting like different drops into this. I'm like putting everything into that smoothie because quite often I'll like slam it down halfway and I'll make like a big enough amount that I can kind of sip on it throughout, and that's at least you're getting those like vitamins and nutrients. Because I know sometimes it's like hard to like carve out time to have like those special little balanced meals throughout the day. So like even if you can just throw it in a blender, it's like it really doesn't get easier than that. Like,
oh, absolutely. You got to make it so easy for yourself.
Yeah.
Busy moms, if it's not easy, you're not going to stick to it. If it's not easy and like enjoyable, you're not going to stick to it. And then obviously you guys know, if you've been following me too, make sure you're getting enough water in because that's going to help with your energy, mental clarity, and the adaptogens. You know, you got to have those adaptogens every day. Another thing that will help you with your energy, mamas, the end of the day or even first thing in the morning if you're tired, is a pre-workout drink. So on those days that you're really tired, you want to get your workout in but you're just too tired, you can have a pre-workout drink. I have pre-workout drinks, and then that way I can really maximize my workout.
Your adaptogens are pretty energizing too.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Or you could just have adaptogens,
like a black coffee with your adaptogens in it or something too.
Absolutely. Okay, so next point is, so we talked about, if you're just joining, 5 ways to make your weight loss journey fun and effective. Which pre-workout drink. The brand I'm using now, I think they're called ANS Performance. I can tag them on my stories. I'll do that later on. It's really good because they actually have some neurotropics and adaptogens in it as well. And it's mango flavored. It has BCAAs in it, and it has a little bit of caffeine. So I love it. It's like amazing. Okay, so we talked about get cute outfits, right? We talked about change up your environment. We talked about make sure your energy is on point. You've got to keep your energy up 7 days a week, otherwise you're not gonna even want to work out. The next thing that I have found to make workouts so much more fun is what you're watching and listening to during your workout.
Yes.
Okay, so everything is like energy and vibration, right? So this also really helped me when I was in a funk. I had just lost my husband. I started listening to some of my favorite music, some soca music, dance music, right? And I found that like
you always do like a little like dance in between your sets.
Exactly. So find music that's really really upbeat, or podcasts also. So really good podcasts.
Who can work out to a podcast? I'm curious about that because I have a hard time like listening when I'm doing activities. Like
it depends on my mood. Like last night, I was watching a YouTube video the whole time, like an audio.
AC/DC. Yeah, well that's
like whatever.
That's intense. That's like hype. Yes. But it's about like the hype, right? But you were listening to a podcast while you're working out?
Yeah, yes. So it really depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to hear anyone talk. Let me just listen to my music. And so I'll just listen to my music. Some days I'm like really wanting to learn something and I'm just listening to an audio.
You know what's great? I always have to chew gum.
Really? Does it make it fun?
I don't know why. Maybe it regulates my breathing more or something. I don't know. But I find if I'm doing like a really intense workout, if I'm chewing gum, I can go like way longer and like more intense.
Yeah. Interesting.
But it's like the music too.
I find it really hard to work out personally if I'm not listening to something. Like really hard.
Oh, I can't listen. I can't just, unless it's like stretching and it's like the cool down, but like for intense workouts, especially like cardiovascular, I definitely need like some good beats.
Yeah, because I find what I find happens when you're like breathing heavy, like psychologically I hear myself like panting. And it like it affects, it like distracts me.
No, because it's like, oh, I'm working so hard, when is this going to be over? Whereas like if you're listening to a song and you're like, oh yeah, you're like getting into the song, you're kind of vibing, you kind of forget what you're doing and you kind of like focus on that. It's almost like puts your brain somewhere else.
But it's like, this is proven too, right? It's energy and vibration, right? So upbeat music has a really a higher vibration and it translates into you.
Did you see that ice test? this is kind of relatable to that.
No.
But it's like, okay, so like they had people putting their hand in ice.
Yeah.
And they just had to sit there quiet with no expression on their face. And they timed how long they could hold their hand in the ice for. And then the next test they did it where they could listen to their favorite music and they had to smile the whole time their hand was in the ice. And it was like crazy. Like some of them were like only like 30 seconds the first time and could go like minutes the second time. Because it's just their brain was just like, they were happy because they were smiling and they were distracted by like whatever they were zoning into.
You know, this reminds me, this is another point. So I gave birth to all 4 of my kids naturally at home. Okay.
Well, 1.
But still, we did
not 4, but 1.
But when I did it, I had to do a lot of research on how to mentally prepare
put your brain somewhere else.
Right, to put your brain somewhere else so you can go through the laboring process. And one of the biggest things that they recommended was you're listening to your favorite music. So I remember when I was laboring, and like that's like the most intense moment of your life. Yeah, I had a playlist. Yeah. And I had my earphones in and no one could talk to me. I totally zoned out and I was listening to my music and I was able to focus through the whole labor until it came time to push.
I love making playlists. I make playlists for all the different activities that I do.
Yeah, you totally do.
I do.
Right.
Yeah.
So it really helps you take your mind somewhere else. That's the point of it, right? So like your workouts, you guys, should be something that you look forward to, right? So it should be something that you have, even if it's just at home or wherever you go, it's somewhere that you look forward to going, you look forward to changing your outfit, you know, you've had your pre-workout drink or your water, your energy, you're feeling energized, you have something to listen to or learn. If you're trying to learn something, you're doing something that's taking your mind somewhere else, okay? And it's going to increase your happy hormones, those natural endorphins, okay? Okay, and for the tip number 5, you have a tip, don't you? We talked about this.
No, my tip number 5 was
what was your tip?
It was to connect with like-minded individuals so that when you're having your low days, find an accountability partner or like a buddy, like because sometimes you just need that person that's like, we're going, like
we're doing this,
get in.
Yeah. By the way, side note, it's her birthday today, so can you guys say happy birthday? Can you believe this beautiful girl is 37? 37. I know. I'm going to be 37 in 2 months. So, yeah. But for each other, we are each other's encouragement, accountability partner. My sister says happy birthday.
Thank
That's
you.
why trainers are good. That's why coaches are good. That's why find somebody. At the same time, don't rely on somebody because there's going to be times where that person can't work out, and so you still need to be able to push yourself. But it does help to have someone to start working, especially when you first start.
Yeah, or even like we've done classes together, and it doesn't mean that thanks you guys.
I'll give her a hug from you guys.
Thank you so much. It doesn't like we've done classes together, but sometimes I'll go on my own, sometimes you'll go on your own, and sometimes we meet up. But it's just having that person that's like, hey, like checking in, like, hey, like, have you done anything for yourself lately? Like, let's go. Like today, even you're like, wear something cute.
Yeah, I didn't even ask her.
Like, you just told me.
I'm like, we're working out after this, just so you know.
So classy. She's like, we're gonna go do stairs. I'm like, cool, okay, I guess that's happening.
Yeah, because you know what? We practice what we preach, and I know it's gonna make her feel good, and it's just more fun.
But believe me, guys, at the end of the working day, you just feel like putting on your comfies and like laying on the couch and just chilling. But it's like nice to have that person sometimes that pulls you out of that.
Exactly. Did you learn about machines first? Great question. Actually, machines are not that great for working out. They're great if you are just starting, but I'm all about the biggest return on investment. So if I only have an hour to work out, I want it to count. So when you work out, make it count. If you are new to working out and you don't know what you're doing and you don't have a trainer, okay, you can use machines, but you will not burn as much calories as when you're using free weights, okay? So what my trainer taught me, Dennis, he's a pro bodybuilder, all natural pro bodybuilder. What he taught me is you want to do the hardest exercises at the beginning of the week. We usually do, he's trained me to do this, where I'll use like the heaviest weights, free weights, because they require more energy, because you have to use your core typically. You have to use your stabilizer muscles. A lot of times they're compound exercises, so you're going to burn more calories. I do that at the beginning of the week, and then towards the end of the week, I do more isolation exercises, which some of them I do on the machines, but that's the end of the week. What did you use to lose baby fat? Okay. Ooh. What did you use? And then I'll tell you what I did.
On the spot. Well, actually, I lost a lot of my baby weight from breastfeeding.
Yep, same here.
So that was kind of like, I was actually kind of sad when I had to stop because I was like, what? I can't eat what I want anymore, and I'm not gonna have these massive boobs and like be skinny. Like,
I know.
Honestly, breastfeeding, I was like, I'm gonna do this for life.
It was like, and not to shame, because I know for some women it's hard and they can't breastfeed, and I get that.
That's not what this is.
But if you were able to do it,
literally, I think it wasn't initially at first. I think it was about the 6-month mark. It just was like, everything just came off.
You burn off like an extra 500 calories.
It's like running a marathon, they say, when you're doing that. So like,
so that's number one.
That was one. But if you aren't able to do that and you can't do that,
or you've had your baby 5 years ago, and you still have your baby weight,
then you could do it by like taking your baby out for walks, like if you've just freshly had your baby, getting out and being active and not just sitting around. Because I know when you first have your baby, it's like you're in that like weird mom zombie zone where you're just so tired and you're kind of just going through the routine. Like carve out a little time where you can at least do something active, even if it's walking around the mall if it's winter, or like going outside and getting some fresh air.
Totally.
My mom actually, because I wanted to just like sit around in like the same sort of outfit, I had like this little like Jessica Simpson breastfeeding dress that I like. It was like this little nightgown thing that I wore like when I was breastfeeding Vaughn all the time. And my mom came over, she's like, are you still wearing that? Like, you need to get dressed. And it's that whole like changing your energy by putting on something different and getting ready for your day, even if all you're going to do is sit at home all day.
Yes.
So, and that actually made me have more energy to go out and do walks and like start like being more active. So
exactly. Same thing with me when my babies were little. I still prioritized working out. So I would have them in their little exerciser or swing or whatever, and I would get a workout in. The biggest thing always with fat loss, you guys, even if your babies are 10 years old now, is what you're eating. Okay, so simple things like intermittent fasting if you're not breastfeeding, right? So intermittent fasting, eating foods that help your hormones, metabolism. If you don't know what those are, I have free lists in my bio, so you can check those out. But what you're eating is huge. Okay, you don't need to be starving yourself, but you need to be eating foods that are feeding your metabolism and your hormones.
Starving yourself just does the opposite.
So
it slows your metabolism down. It makes your body start shutting down, and it actually makes your body go into like panic mode where it starts like storing anything you eat as fat. So like it's like.
And then you end up binge eating, and like then you're on this like vicious cycle, and it's like it's such a horrible way to live. Okay, best ab exercise. Okay, stomach vacuums. And essentially, what you're going to do, you're going to do it first thing in the morning, because when you try to do it with your stomach full, it doesn't work as well. You can do it. I'll demo it now, but it's a lot harder compared to first thing in the morning.
I'll do it with you.
And this is better than crunchies and sit-ups and all that stuff. Okay? And I'll help you get a nice snatched,
I haven't done this before, so let's
snatched waistline.
We're doing this together.
I have to go pee. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm a mom, right? Like whatever. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand with your hands on your waist. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can go this way. I don't know if it's easier. Okay. And you're essentially gonna pull. You're gonna breathe in, and you're gonna suck your belly button into your back. So it's like, and you're gonna hold it. You can still breathe, but do you see how I'm still sucking in? And you really want to focus on this.
It burns actually.
Yeah, and you're gonna feel really weak at the beginning.
Yeah.
Keep sucking. Try to hold it for like 20 to 45 seconds.
Do you just do kind of like shallow breathing when you're doing this?
Yeah. And you're just focusing on that belly button, just pulling it in. Yeah. And then let it out. Try to do that 10 times every morning.
It's hard actually.
Even 5 times to start. You're going to feel really weak if you haven't not been working your ab muscles.
Thanks a lot.
How did that feel?
It felt good, but I could feel it like it was hard to hold it.
Yeah,
like I could feel it in my I could feel it in my rib cage into like the front here, like when I'm sucking it in, because it's like it's all like right here. But I feel it.
And then you can practice, keep doing it. So sometimes I'll do it in the shower.
It's hard.
Yeah. If I forget, I'll do it in the shower. Or if you're like while you're waiting for your coffee to brew, you can just stand there and just practice pulling that belly button.
I can see how it does because the muscle's like tense and it like pulls in. So I can see how that would actually tighten everything in too.
Yeah, so you're working like the deep abdominal muscles, okay? The crunchies and sit-ups are also good to do, but I would even just start with this, okay? Waist training is also good. You guys know I'm all about the waist training, so you can get a waist trainer for your workouts as well. But yeah, this really, really works good. Will that help tone? Yes, it will help tone.
It feels like it will.
But the biggest thing with toning, you guys, is you need to get rid of the fat, right? And that comes from what you're eating as well. So you can have the best abs in the world, but if you're eating crap, they're going to stay hidden.
They might be hidden.
Right?
Maybe that's what mine
That's why, like, right now you can't really see my abs, but in the morning time, you can, like, see it a lot more. Low carbs, no. No, okay, so.
Depends.
It depends.
Depends on the carbs, actually. Depends on the carbs.
Yes.
So like white flour, like donuts, like pastas, like too much complex carbs, especially if you're not like a runner.
Yeah. But the carbs that we do eat, oats, sweet potatoes, brown rice, those are all really, really good to have. And it also depends on how much you're working out, right? Like if you're not really working out, you don't really need as much
it's
carbs.
It's kind of like think of like your food as like fuel for your car. Like you're not gonna use as much fuel if you're just driving across the street versus like going like, you know, across the country.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. Like I sit a lot during the day because I'm like working on people, like doing lashes. So I'm doing a lot of sitting. So like it wouldn't really make sense for me to eat like a bowl of pasta all, you know, because it would just be, the energy wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Just because weight loss at the end of the day, you guys, is calories in versus calories out.
Yeah.
Right? So, but we do need healthy carbs to keep our metabolism strong, to help build muscle, for hormones and for happy hormones.
And healthy fats too. Like
healthy fats is huge. Yeah. Also, the other thing too, because talking about having a really high return on your investment with your time, like doing the things that make the biggest impact, if you only can work out 3-4 times a week, you want to actually focus on your lower body. Okay?
Bigger muscles.
Bigger muscles require more calories to develop, and it's going to impact your metabolism more. So your resting metabolic rate will be higher if you're working these muscles. So that's why I'm usually working my lower body muscles. And that's what, I barely work my abs, but because I work my lower body so much, it's working my core, it's working my back, I'm burning way more calories, okay? Versus if you're only working
targeting one muscle group specifically.
Like if you're only working out 3-4 times a week, you're trying to lose weight and you're going and you're just doing shoulders, like you're not gonna be burning a whole lot of calories. So Ray, the best thing to do, implement what we talked about today. Get yourself a new cute outfit, switch up your environment, switch up your routine. If you need help, if you want a fitness program, you can always reach out to me and I can connect you with Dennis. He customizes fitness plans. You can download that free food list that I have, stick it on your fridge, okay? What else did we talk about? Switch up what you're watching, what you're listening to. You can switch up a class and yeah, reward yourself too. Be easy on yourself, I would say. When you say working your lower body, is that just weights? Great question. No, not necessarily. So even if you're doing squats, that's great.
Or stairs.
Stairs, like her and I are gonna go do stairs after this. We're literally gonna go walk upstairs, that's outside. It's
You know what? When I was a competitive gymnast for many years, every single time like you would get to the gym, you would do stairs. They had like this circuit that you would go up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, because the stairs, like they go on fire. It like doesn't matter how much you work out your legs, stairs will always put your legs on fire. There's like no plateauing stairs, I swear.
Yeah, it's so good. It's like the best cardio you can do. Cardio and muscle toning exercise is stairs.
My lashes done.
I love it. And then also booty bands. You guys know the resistance bands?
Like the peach bands?
Peach bands. Those are probably booty bands. Peach.
Okay, yeah. I read it on Amazon.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So when I do my cardio, typically I'll do that too. So I'll put the bands on and I do band walks. Dennis got me doing band walks. So like I'll have my treadmill on an incline.
Oh, right.
And then doing band walks. So
like the crab walk, like sideways?
Kind of like you're like this. Imagine my band is here.
Yeah.
And then, see, I'm actually really slow. Yesterday. But you're like all the way down and you're doing with the bands on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah, and then, so that's cardio plus you're toning at the same time. So you're really, really making it effective. Weights while walking, you could, I don't. So I'll do that for my cardio and then I go do weights after. That's what I do personally.
Yeah.
But you want to mix it up. When you mix things up, that's what really kind of shocks the body and will help with the muscle building and the metabolism building. So it should be challenging you. At the end of the day, you should be feeling like you're being challenged. That's why we need to make it fun, so you're not suffering the whole time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, versus just like running on a treadmill for like a half an hour and you're just like watching the timer, you know?
Exactly.
Right.
But keep me posted on your progress, you guys. Feel free to DM me on Instagram if you have questions, or you just want to send me your progress and let me know. It encourages other women too, so please. I love you guys. Make sure you're following here too, and you can follow me on Instagram as well. I have, I post on my stories all day long, for the most part. Thanks, Queens, for your knowledge. Thank you, Melissa, for hanging out with us. We love you.
And thank you for all the birthday wishes, you guys.
Yes.
That was really nice.
Do you want to share your Instagram?
Which one?
I don't know. Do you want to share anything?
I'm so terrible with this, like self-promotion.
Yeah.
If you are a lash tech, follow Scara Pro because I'm having a 50% off site-wide sale right now. So like, yeah, it's like my big, I do like a summer sizzle. So if you are in the beauty industry and you're watching this, go to @Scara Pro, SKERA Pro, and that's on Instagram and TikTok, and they can get part of my sale.
Oh, cool.
That's something
I don't know if I have any lash techs that follow me. Here.
If there is, it's a good deal.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know. Anyway, ladies, gents, be super proud of yourself, okay? Of your progress. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Keep your eye on the goal. I know you girls, Melissa and Nicole and Cheryl, a lot of you girls that have been following me for a while, you know I'm always talking about keep your eye on your vision and just keep practicing being that person that you're wanting to be, okay? And just like celebrate your wins along the way. Make it as fun and enjoyable as possible, and then you won't quit. And even if you get off track. Don't beat yourself up. Bring yourself back. Realign and keep going. All right. Thanks, Kimmy. Awesome. Love you guys. Okay, we're out. Bye, guys.